Gaslighting, one of the most common forms of manipulation that a person with substance abuse uses against their families, against their friends. It is so incredibly effective that it's almost like even when you know you're being manipulated or you know you're being lied to, it's so effective that we still fall victim to it anyway. And there are several different reasons as to why. So first, I want to kind of go into where the term even came from. It actually came from a 1944 film called Gaslight, where this husband systematically brainwashed his wife into believing that what she knew to be true wasn't actually true. So he drove her crazy through all different sorts of manipulation and psychological torment. And this is almost how it seems to be used a lot when you have a loved one that's in substance abuse. And there are several different forms that this takes. It's not just one different way. And so there's 10 different forms, and I'm going to go through them really quickly. And then I've actually decided to create a series of videos on my YouTube channel that will go through each one of these a little bit more in depth. It's going to be like a 10 or 11 week. I haven't quite figured that one out yet, but it's going to be like a 10 or 11 week series of short videos that really breaks down each of these forms so that you will know how to handle your loved one, and you will know when they are gaslighting you and manipulating you. So one, there's just the blatant lying. They just straight out lie. 2, they deny, and they deny. 3, they use what you love against you. 4, they start being so abusive that you almost lose your sense of self to the point where you rely on them to tell you the truth because you don't know what reality is anymore. 5, words versus actions. They say a lot of words, not a whole lot of actions, but you believe the words that they're saying because they're so committed to it. 6, love and flattery. Yes, love and flattery. Have you ever felt like they give you all these like warm fuzzies and then behind the scenes they really just BS'd you the whole time? 7, confusion. They will confuse you till you don't know, and so you just don't even worry because you just move on with your life. 8, projecting. Yes, that's right. This happens a lot in marriages where they have been cheating on you, but then they start claiming that you cheated on them. It's a very common form. 9, you're the crazy one. So they'll tell you that you're crazy, and eventually you start believing it because you don't have enough proof to support what it is that you know to be true. 10, everyone else is lying. I know, it seems so obvious when you kind of break it down, but it's so subtle in the way that people use this stuff to actually get you to believe that everyone is lying. And I want to break each one of these down, but if I tried to do that in this one video, it was going to be too long, and so I didn't want to do it. So go to my YouTube channel, subscribe, and I'm going to break each one of these down over the next 10 weeks. We'll say the next 10 weeks. I'm really looking forward to it. I think this is going to help you so much in learning what you can do to help your loved one and also defend yourself against their forms of manipulation. Because when you can defend yourself against these forms of manipulation, they're going to have to start acting differently. And when they start acting differently, a lot of times they can start being inspired to go get the help that they need to go get before they die. Have a good day.